Hello, I'm Oliver Graudeus, the founder of BMSEED. I'm very excited today to present to you BMSEED and our measure system, which is the only physiologically relevant drug screening platform. The unique part of this technology is the first commercial application of stretchable microelectrodes. In drug development, clinical trials in humans are very expensive and slow. The goal of preclinical research is therefore to predict clinical outcomes. Preclinical research using cell cultures in animals is relatively inexpensive and fast. Unfortunately, cells in a dish do not behave like cells in humans, and drug candidates that pass the preclinical stage often fail during clinical trials in humans. This is illustrated here for attempts to develop treatments for traumatic brain injury, which affects 2.4 million Americans every year at a cost of $75 billion. Despite 30 clinical trials and $1.1 billion spent on R&D, there's not a single approved treatment. Clearly, preclinical research did not predict clinical outcome well. Our products solve this problem by making cells in a dish behave more like cells in a human, by mimicking the soft mechanical and electrical environment of cells in the human body. This capability increases the value of preclinical research to predict clinical outcomes, thus reducing the failure rate in human clinical trials, saving time, money, and the life of research animals. Mimicking the biophysical environment of cells in the body requires electrical interfaces that are soft and that can be mechanically deformed, that is, are stretchable. The key to making the electrodes stretchable is the microstructure of the electrode material, and BMSEED has the exclusive license from Princeton University for all applications of this material. Our first product is the microelectrode array stretching, stimulating, and recording equipment on Measure. Measure integrates the capability to mechanically deform cells, assess their health and function with electrophysiological measurements, and image them, all at the same time. The stretchable electrodes are the consumables in the Measure system. Our business model is to build the equipment using off-the-shelf components and to manufacture the consumables using a razor blade model, that is, selling the equipment at lower margins and the consumables at higher margins. We're reaching our customers directly as well as through distributors. The bulk of our revenue comes from the US Army, which had ordered a Measure system and has reordered the consumables 3 times. We have 4 additional Measure systems installed for evaluation purposes and a pipeline of strong leads. Our ultimate goal is to address the needs of the pharmaceutical industry, and the biotechnology company Biogen has bought the consumables for early testing, and we're currently engaging with specialized pharmaceutical companies to address their needs for preclinical drug screening. Our beachhead is the market for neurotrauma and neuroscience research equipment. We're currently at an early stage to expand into the significantly larger markets for organ-on-a-chip disease models and neurodegenerative diseases. Ultimately, our plan is to address the clinical needs in the personalized medicine and therapeutics markets. Our focus is currently sales, marketing, and product improvements for the Measure platform. However, exploring opportunistically funding opportunities, we've also demonstrated the benefits of soft and stretchable electrodes for implantable applications in the brain and peripheral nerves. Our long-term plan is to license the technology to medical device manufacturers. This slide shows the competition for BMSEED in the R&D and the organ-on-a-chip markets. All other players in these markets are able to either mechanically or electrically interface with cell cultures. BMSEED is the only company that can do both, individually or in combination. That is, cells grown with our equipment act more like cells in a human than the cells grown on the competitor's equipment. This slide shows the past and projected P&L and the number of customers. We anticipate that the product revenue and grant income will roughly balance this year and that we will become profitable on an operational basis next year. I'm Oliver Kraudeus. I'm the founder of BMSEED, and I developed the core technology at Princeton University. This is our core team here at BMSEED. We have great collaborators around the country, great advisors in our incubator in Phoenix, as well as the NIH. We are seeking to raise $1.5 million for the next 18 months to cover hiring, particularly a sales team, sales and marketing expenses, product development, IP, as well as establishing a manufacturing facility. I want to thank you for your attention, and if any aspects of our stretchable electrode and related technologies sounded interesting to you, please don't hesitate to contact me for more information at my email and phone number indicated here. Thanks so much, and looking forward to hearing from you.